Hopefully they fix that fucking update where I can ping inside the death boxes.
Hopefully they fix a lot of stuff on it. Welcome back to White Wall Podcast. It's Jose here. I just got a whole new mic set, and I really wanted to try it out with... Finish off. Gemilio.
Don't do that. It's Emilio.
It's Gemilio.
You're so annoying.
Okay. Well, anyways, come back with Gemilio. We were just talking about how about Apex actually. I haven't even won any games in like the longest, and I rarely ever play. But then again, I play like every other day for like an hour, and then I hop off.
You play more.
I played more like last few weeks, but I've been getting off. Ever since I moved it to the outside, I don't play it as much as when I.
Why'd you move it? Why'd you move out of here?
To stop playing this often. That's literally the main reason.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. I think doing things like that helps you out a lot more. You know, like you don't have the 100% like. Not
Privacy?
dedication, but like no, not privacy.
Comfort.
No, if you get too comfortable, dedication is the word. If you're not dedication, discipline was the word. If you don't have the full discipline of doing it just like that, make it harder for yourself to do it. You know.
Dude, it's already hard for me to play games as it is. And
exactly. Well, I'm just saying, that's just an example. You can do that for anything else you want, though. You know.
I like my life the way it is in shambles.
Move it a little closer, actually. You can move this thing up like this too. Yeah, it moves a lot.
Okay, that's gonna be a lot better now.
Yeah, definitely catches your. Oh, there you go. That's probably the perfect spot, so you don't have like the nose, like blowing on it.
Yeah,
that's good.
But yeah, no.
What I was gonna say, sorry, is that I remember I got really excited when they updated with the new stuff, and then I showed you guys all the skins they had. You remember that? Mm-hmm. I sent like a few pictures, and you were like, "Damn, I hella want that one." The one for Pathfinder, where he looks kind of like he's more round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He looks like from he looks almost kind of like old school machinery from like Italy. You know?
That's oddly way too specific.
Yeah, well, that's specific enough, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's
like
very round
from Italy from the 19th century. It looks like, you know, the industrial times when they first started manufacturing robots.
It actually does. No, you're actually catching it on. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. Anyways, I
built on Pizza Street and Ravioli Avenue.
And ravioli and those Italian mustaches. Everything had Italian mustaches.
And every time he powers off, he's like, "Hey,
hey." I know. Instead of just going, it says, "Hey." But all the stuff they added, actually, I was looking more into it, and it's a store. It's not things you can just right away, like, get just by playing the game. You actually have to buy majority of the things.
So what a surprise!
Yeah,
EA.
Yeah, dude. And then guess how much getting, because there's 24 different skins and all that kind of stuff you can get. That's how many things they added new. And another main thing they added too was the other heirloom. You know what the heirloom was?
Yeah, the axe.
The axe. That's the new thing. So you have to get
bloodhounds, right?
Yeah, you have to get everyone's new skins and all the new skins before you even can buy it. It's not so you can get it right away as soon as you get them all. You can buy it once you get them all.
That's so fucking gay.
Guess how much it cost?
Like $60 altogether.
More than $200.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, PCA, if any motherfuckers out there spending over $200 on a motherfucking free game, you're a virgin.
Unless you do it for a living, though. If you do it for a living, you can do that as tax write-off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're doing it for a living, then yeah. But if you're not, and you're just like spending money on a game that's probably going to go obsolete in the next 3 years,
yeah,
you're kind of gay.
Yeah. But I saw that, and I knew it was going to be a lot, so I just and then I forgot about it, and then I seen it on a video, people talking about it, and it's kind of like a whole story that's being like unraveled, and then the not producers, but like people that they have people on Reddit, you know, to like let the people know how it's going to be, new updates that are coming out and all that. One of the two different devs that actually, or representatives that talk on Reddit, they were caught hella talking shit. They're like, "Oh yeah, no." Someone said something like, "No." Yeah, they responded with, "We're trying harder. We'll see more." But I also remember when the times when gamers were less dicks, and he literally says some shit like that, like some petty ass shit. And then people were like, "What the fuck is he just cursing at us now?" and then he ended up attacking. The people like started attacking him, and they got more mad and more mad. And they had sent out. They called them like freeloaders. They call people that don't buy shit freeloaders. They I know that's fucked up, right? And then they called like people that are just doing that like dicks. You guys are dicks. Like straight up called them dicks and something else.
This was EA.
No, representatives from EA, or from Respawn. Sorry, from Respawn, which is owned by EA. Yes.
Man, no one give a fuck.
Dude, it was hilarious. And then, I don't know, dude. I don't think they're ever going to get any better. I feel like that's one thing. Remember when they first came out, I was like, dude, I really hope EA doesn't get to it like it did to the other games. Like it did to Anthem and it did to Battlefield. You know, all those kind of games. And as soon as I'd seen that, I was like, oh, it's really cool. And then I seen, wait, it's a store. And then I heard all the things that's been going on, dude. I was like, yeah. Honestly, dude, as soon as EA touches it, dude, I don't think they're going to go any higher. I think that's where they're going to stay or they're going to plummet.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think they're going to get any better.
Yeah, no, definitely. EA is just like a shitty ass company nowadays. Just because, and they're all about money. Like that's a corporation to now. Like, oh, they're like, oh, we care about our customers. They really don't. They really don't. They visually show it too. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like I'm not buying anything off of them. Like, why would I want to spend $20 on a skin? Like, what the fuck does that raise in my actual reality of a life?
Yeah, I can see that, dude.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm in debt, but hey, I got this new Apex skin.
I got this new Apex
nigga,
skin.
fuck out of here. Sorry that I have a fucking a brain IQ that's higher enough to prioritize my fucking actual life than a fucking video game. Like, oh, sorry, you're a fucking billionaire. Sorry, you got first world problems. Like, get out of your head ass.
Yeah, I remember when that was a really popular thing to say, but I think honestly nowadays, since many games are free, I'm cool with it. You know, that they sell things on it and people buy it. You know, that's I think we've personally bought things if we find them to be worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they're worth it. But
yeah, but are they worth $200 to people? That's the point. That's the question I ask myself. You know what I mean?
Dude, I question if a $5 skin is worth it.
Yeah, $5 is a lot too, dude. No, some of them are actually $10.
Yeah,
$10 for a fucking skin.
I'm not buying it.
Or no, $20 for a skin.
Like, why don't I put that $10 towards a pair of actual jeans I can wear?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and here I'll tell you actually too. So since you can only get them in those packs, the Iron Packs or Iron Maiden, whatever they're called, Iron Crown actually, right? That's what the event is called, Iron Crown. Mm-hmm. And they put all those skins out. People were mad, like, oh well, we can only get them through here, but they were only mad about that. And then EA came out, not EA, but Respawn came out saying, you know what? We'll put them on a discount for you. And it's like each skin is still like $18. And even if you fucking, like, even if it's like that, you're not going to have the chance to get the heirloom because it's a limited time. Mm-hmm. You know? So they definitely know what they're doing, I think. They definitely know what they're doing. Yeah. It's fucked up.
I'm still not buying anything. Up.
Yeah, hell no. I think, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere more than the season 2 that I got, honestly. I'd have to see a big change in it, but I don't think I would get back on it.
Do you honestly think that season 2 battle pass was worth it?
Yeah, it was more worth it than the first season. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely, it gives you way more things. It gives you more. You know how it would give you like 30 things, 30. What I forgot what those called. The parts to make anything you want. You can buy anything you want with these parts, but it was like everything was all expensive. They started in the second season pass. They gave you almost 3 times as much of those parts. So now, if you finish off the season if you started the season with none, and then you finish the season like the whole thing, it's gonna give you enough to be able to have enough to buy anything you want, but one thing still, you know. So it's one thing plus the new skins they added, new emotes and all that. I think it's definitely more worth it than the other ones, for sure. Okay. For sure, I like it more at least.
I don't know. The emotes don't
Keep
seem.
Going? I'm just getting my phone.
The emotes don't seem worth it to me either. It's like, who cares? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not like fucking how do I put it? Maybe I'm not like as a dedicated smoker, dedicated gamer.
You definitely
as
are
people.
A dedicated smoker though.
A very dedicated smoker, yes. But maybe I'm not
religiously. That actually sounds really good if you want to put it right there, because I can hear you really well right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll turn it right here. But yeah, basically it's like I don't I'm not. I guess I'm not a dedicated gamer. Like I'm not going out of my way to putting money towards a game. Like like you remember that there used to be a time to where like you would get so much shit inside an actual game, and then now it's like you can't, like if you get the game you get and that you have to get the DLC pack, then you have to get the battle pass, and then you have to fucking get the fucking PlayStation Plus pass because you have
all gotten
to
used
play
to
online.
that, you know.
Yeah, but now it's just like,
should we get used to that? That's
I don't think we
question.
should. I feel like now companies are just like
taking advantage of.
They're just taking apart the salad and selling them separately.
Well, yeah, dude.
Which I figured out that's what Walmart does too. I noticed that Walmart does that a
What?
lot. So like I went to go buy a mirror,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, oh, here's a wall mirror, but all the parts.
Wall mirror?
A wall mirror, like basically.
Oh,
like,
wall mirror. Okay.
Yeah, and then
try to
basically
say Walmart differently.
No, wall mirror, and then like basically all the parts that I needed were all sold separately to build it.
Oh, that's
or to
bullshit,
put it up.
dude.
Yeah, and I was just like, I'm not buying this.
I'm not buying only nails, motherfucker. I'm not doing that. Just fucking put it in the packets all together. Let's go.
No, okay, so like it was supposed to be like hanging on my door.
Uh-huh. But you need the door first.
So no. Bitch, that was the old house. No, so basically like the hooks to put it on the door were separate.
Yeah.
The screws were separate.
That's
I
bullshit.
didn't realize this until I had bought the hooks and went home. I'm like, oh wait, I need screws to screw in these fucking things.
So it was like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit, though.
And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. Like I went to buy double-sided tape.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying, dude. That's so fucking annoying, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
that's what companies do nowadays, especially video game companies, like Activision and all that shit. It's
Mhm.
like, oh, if you want to play on this map, you have to get this. There used to be a time to where, like, if you
It
were
was
really
just the
good, you
game.
could unlock that shit and play if you wanted.
like when they sold the full game, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those times, dude. But then again, you also got to see like how much more crazier the games nowadays are, you know. So I can understand why they cost more, but at the same time, it is annoying.
I'm not complaining about the original price. Like, I'll buy a game for $60. That seems very fair because
Mhm.
I understand how
what
video
it
game
costs to do.
design, all the editing, and all
Yeah.
that fucking acting, the voiceover acting, and then all that
Mhm.
shit. I can understand how all that takes, time, money, and fucking patience.
Oh yeah.
But what I don't like is, like, if you're going to do all that, you might as well just add everything in there and then have it at one set price instead of selling it all for separately for more. Like, it just doesn't seem right. You can still get a good you could still get a good outcome
Yeah.
even if you do it a better way, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's mainly like younger kids that are just they're just used to that. You know, they've never really seen that before. It used to be a little different, and now kids, it's all they see. So they're just like, oh, I'll just do this. I guess I'll spend $5 on a skin. I guess I'll spend $10 on a skin. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays with Fortnite being that way, the way it is, you know, they getting almost like majority of their fucking money that Epic gets from Fortnite is from skins, you know. That's their main like way to get money, dude, you know. And they grew to like billionaires. Like they multiplied their earnings within like 2 years because of that game, essentially. That's insane, dude. Anyways, let me get to a topic I really wanted to talk earlier, dude. Have you I think it's actually really crazy. You've probably heard about it. I don't know if you have. Have you heard about what happened to Jeffrey Epstein, or have you ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
No? Have you? There's this one guy. I'll just fill you in so you can know. You've definitely heard about it at least a little bit here and there. But it was a guy that had a pedophile island. You ever heard about that? No? It's a super like rich billionaire that got caught. Like pretty much almost like red-handed, doing all that shit, and then he got arrested, and he had his own island, where he would since he's a billionaire, he can do whatever he wants essentially. So he had just girls flying out there, and many of them were underaged, and that's pretty much the worst fucked up part of it. But he ended up going to jail because they caught him, like I said, and they ended up finding out after they raided his his house and everything. They found out that not only was he like there, but he was kind of like the host of that island, and he knew a lot of powerful people that would actually pay to go there, and he like billionaires, like really like important people, like Bill Clinton. Bill Gates, like not Bill Gates, but huge people. He had
Bill
ties.
Clinton went to this island?
Huh?
Did you say Bill Clinton went to this island?
Yes.
He did?
Yes.
Like dead ass?
16 times.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. The guy from Rush Hour, the black guy from Rush Hour.
Oh, Chris Tucker.
Yes, Chris Tucker. Trump supposedly went there, I think. But I think he only went there like once, which nonetheless, it still sounds fucked up,
yeah,
you know?
It is fucked up. It doesn't sound fucked up.
Well, depending on, yeah. From what I've heard, I'm not so sure. No, I don't think it was that. I think he flew in his jet like twice, actually. I think he flew in his jet like twice. They don't know if he actually went to the island, but he for sure used his jet to be flown somewhere. But I don't think they ever said where. And he essentially had huge ties with like Clinton family too, and people were like, oh, okay, so he went to jail and people were trying to kill him. Everyone knew that he was gonna be killed because he knows so many big people, and while he was in jail he tried committing suicide once, supposedly suicide. I don't think he really was, but he was he tried committing suicide. Actually, maybe like his first time, yes, he tried committing suicide, and then they put him on suicide watch. Suicide watch means they take you anything you can kill yourself with, you know, anything.
They
and all
already
you can
do
kill
that
yourself.
when you enter prison, but
Yeah.
basically they just have you.
No, but even cloth, even like really small things.
Yeah, I know.
And
Like, I know what a 5150 is.
Okay, damn. I know the numbers. Called.
That's danger to yourself and danger to others.
That's so he was in solitary confinement. Think about that. And then supposedly like 2 weeks after, he's already had, think about it, he's been in suicide watch for like 2 weeks so far because he tried committing suicides 2 weeks before, and he's been in suicide watch for like 2 weeks. Out of nowhere, within 2 hours he gets chance to get off suicide watch for 2 hours. Within those 2 hours, died. He committed suicide supposedly. That's trippy shit, right? Right? That's some crazy shit, dude.
But why wasn't Bill Clinton on trial and all that shit? Like,
well, that's why they were trying to. That's why they wanted to. He hadn't had his hearing yet. They were gonna try to, ask him questions, but he got killed before he went to jury or anything. That's insane, right? That's some movie premise shit right there, dude.
That is some movie premise shit. Guarantee you, Bill Clinton put out the hit. Bet you.
He was the biggest person that everyone knew, but he knew a lot of big people, a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Bill Clinton would have. I mean, probably anybody that's been to the island probably had any means to fucking kill him. But I feel like it'd probably be Bill Clinton.
You think so?
The Clintons are fucked up people, dude.
Yeah,
they're portrayed as like really good people, but if you really look deep down into them, they are some fucked up.
That's why majority of the people when Hillary Clinton ran for president, that's why a good majority of people did not vote for her. You know, so many people were scared that something big was actually going to happen if they elected her, because they known that she was hella fake, essentially. You know, I don't know if you remembered, but supposedly there were some scripts that she had written on an email, and they hacked her email, and the script was about giving a speech to bankers, and she essentially told the bankers right before she was running for president, she told them something like, oh, don't worry, nothing's gonna change for you guys are gonna be fine, something around those lines. So everyone, as soon as they that was out, dude, it was so insane. They let those emails out a few months before you can go vote for president. So you knew that people were trying to smear her at the end. But at the same time, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'd want to know deep, dark secrets of like everyone that's running for president. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. I don't feel good for a person that like you don't really know too well. You get me?
Yeah, no, I totally feel you. Dude, I'm telling you, there's a lot of fucked up shit going on in this world that people don't know about, and they're just so blind to it.
Yeah.
They're so ignorant.
Yeah.
And the people that are fucking cause these fucking problems are the people that these people are following on Instagram and all that shit. Like, these are the people that pay people to do shit like this, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, y'all are kind of weird.
Y'all too much, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. I would have loved to see him, Jeffrey, because that's his name, Jeffrey Epstein's, like go to a hearing and give out every single name, dude. Imagine if he had to give out the names.
Well, he probably would have too.
He probably would have
To get like fucking
less time to pull out the cash, dude.
He probably would have got fucking. He probably would have got out free and with no fucking penalty. He probably would have had like probation.
He most likely,
it.
Dude, would have been killed as soon as he walked out of a car, though.
Nah. If he's a billionaire, that nigga got money to protect himself.
Yeah, but if you're going against other billionaires,
does that matter?
It does.
They really don't. Because as soon as he lets out their names, he's going to witness protection program with his own money. Like, that nigga's going.
Not even with his own money, with the government money. The government would have to help him out.
They would, but he would.
So he would have enough. He would. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one, dude. Dude, imagine how many motherfuckers would have been out, dude. Imagine.
Probably hundreds.
So many motherfuckers.
Probably like the top 6%.
Oh yeah, dude. Like so many CEOs, so many fucking brand owners, so many fucking everyone, so many politicians actually were part of it too. Like I think I heard of like 2 or 3 different ones. Actually a good majority of politicians.
Dude, I'm telling you,
yeah.
man, these are
so many motherfuckers
running our world, and people just don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. It's so. It's even though it all seems like conspiracy, you know, it still all is like, how is this felt like a conspiracy, even though we know a good majority of the things, and so many people were still like, no, it's not. Let's not go crazy. He killed himself. I'm pretty confident he wouldn't have killed himself. You know, They don't leave you with anything, dude. Solitary confinement under suicide. Watch, dude, you can't do anything. That's insane, dude. I don't know. Nonetheless, I really want to talk about that one because that one was probably one of the craziest things that have been going on like within the last couple weeks, dude. You know, that's insane, and I'm still watching it. I really want to like find out what else happens. Let me see what else I got for you. Did you hear about how fucking Trump tried buying Greenland too?
He tried to buy Greenland?
Yeah. You hear about that?
Can you buy Greenland? No,
I think they're from like, they're owned by who? Sweden? No.
Greenland's their own country.
But they're owned by a certain place.
I don't think they're owned by anybody.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think they are, dude. I think you're talking about Iceland.
I'm pretty sure I'm talking about.
Greenland's his own fucking place, dude. They're too far away from anybody.
From Denmark. No, Greenland is owned by Denmark.
They're governed by Denmark?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, right? Honestly, I would have been cool with that, dude. I would have been hella cool with that. You know why? I'd have been cool with going to fucking Greenland. This place is beautiful. Have you heard about it?
I don't know.
Have you seen pictures from it? Have you?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so beautiful, dude. That one and Iceland, which I think it's hilarious, and I forgot who pointed it out. Well, like one day I was watching some shit. Someone was like, how come we call Greenland Greenland even though it's made out of ice, and we call Iceland Iceland and it's made out of it has more green. Something like that. Have you seen it though? Are you looking at it?
No. Sorry.
Dude, look at that. That looks so beautiful. That looks like places that just never like essentially evolved too much. It's just still towns. It's not like huge skyscrapers. You know what I mean? Imagine buying that and just having like a
travel. It's very rural.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have businesses and everything. They're just not as big, and they probably do more business with the UK.
Bet money they still fucking buy Amazon shit though.
Yeah, Amazon's everywhere, dude.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Amazon's gonna be able to ship to Santa Claus one day, dude. Instead, that's insane, dude.
Dude, Amazon's probably not in China.
Do you think fucking Santa just like buys everyone like that? That'd be a smart ass way to do it. He's like, I'm tired, dude. I just want to fucking stay in this time. I'll ask Amazon to buy all this shit and just get shipped everywhere. That's when they have the robots, dude. That's when they have the robots. That's when you're gonna just be able to like order shit. An hour, it's gonna be here, bro. At least I think they should be able to do that with food. You know, food, not like food as even groceries. I think.
You can't do that with groceries.
Yeah, but like imagine just having a drone drop off your fucking grocery bags in the backyard. Dude, we're gonna have that shit sooner or later.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, bro.
It would, but it wouldn't.
Why would it not?
I just feel like people are just lazy, and we rely on the simplicity that we offer ourselves. You know?
My god, dude, you don't even know. Dude, I was thinking about this like 4 days ago, and I wrote it down too. So I was thinking, dude, I feel like we make so many things to make our lives easier right now. I feel like one day we're gonna get to a point where we made it too easy that we just say, fuck it, you know what? Let's make it harder. You know what I mean? To a point that you're just like, fuck this shit, dude. Everything's so fluffy. Everything's so fucking soft and sweet. I'm going to add some horns everywhere. I'm going to add some fucking cards, like everything,
I mean,
you know. Just
if
some
the DMV's still up, I mean, shit.
Bro, DMV is, honestly, I
fucking
hate the DMV, dude. I think anyone hates the DMV. Do you think DMV was just normal for everyone back then, but now it's just like...
No, I honestly feel like
DMV's been worse from the start.
No, I honestly feel like DMVs in other states are probably like a little better. Like the ones
really?
here, dude,
Seriously?
are just fucking terrible. Yeah, like I honestly feel like they might just be a little better, and just because like California fucking sucks, dude. Like
I don't know. You pay what you get for, though, you know?
So I'm paying hella taxes for what? Shitty fucking customer service at the DMV?
Yeah, bro.
Awesome. Fucking our fucking
you get
highways have more
amenities
potholes.
no one ever gets, dude.
Huh?
You get amenities amenities that many people don't get.
I understand that.
But then there you go.
But still, like people
You
at the
get
DMV,
what you pay
like,
for,
dude. It's just because the DMV is not a
Nah,
fucking business.
it is
It's
a
a
little too much.
fucking state-run thing that we need in order for us to drive. The people that work there know that, so they think that hey, they can just do whatever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want, whenever, like just go at their own pace. And it's like, nah, bro, you are still a fucking worker. Like, get on your shit. Like,
Yeah.
if there was any other company, this would not be tolerated at all. They
Yeah.
probably would have either been fired or shut down. You know.
Yeah. Easily.
But now it's like, oh, they're government run. They can't shut down because we need them to get our licenses and shit. And they just like fucking mosey on and shit. Like, fuck out of here.
Bro, that's like
Fuck you.
like you like would you say you believe more in like the capitalist way?
No.
Then how, cuz that's a hard line to draw, you know? Like ever since I started getting more into politics, dude, I've been just thinking more of like how do you draw the line
I'm just thinking if
of
I'm
when
go ahead,
yeah,
sorry.
I was just no, it's cool. I was just saying, how do you draw the line on where you want to have something that's being run by the government and something that's being run independently? You know what I mean?
I definitely feel the DMV should always be government run because it's Department of Motor Vehicles. I feel like they have the more handle on that. And
That's necessary?
Mhm.
Essentially?
But I feel like if we're paying fucking
Okay.
like $100 fucking registration renewals. Sorry.
Okay, you want water, dude?
No, I'm good. If
Yeah,
we're paying like $100 registration renewals and then fucking insurances and all that shit, all this like part all of this goes to the state because you have a state tax on everything.
Yeah.
Like, and the state has pretty good taxes, dude. You have a fucking pet tax. You have a fucking gas tax. You have a fucking the DMV tax, all that shit. You have hella taxes. For what reason? To fucking bring money into our economy to help the state run, right?
Yeah.
But where is that fucking happening inside the DMV? You have all these fucking lazy ass workers that just sit there. Your job's not even that hard to fucking type on a fucking keyboard all day. Like,
Things need to be ran better, essentially.
yeah, not better, just more efficiently.
Yeah, they're just very outdated, dude. Every time I go to the fucking DMV, dude, I see that they have the oldest fucking slow ass computers from like the
Not
time I
even-
was in high school. Not even high school, like fucking elementary school sometimes, dude. Elementary school,
That is very true.
they got some fucking i3s, I bet. They don't got anything that's gonna actually help them out. They just fucking waste so many time waiting on loading screens, dude.
No, that's probably
so
just
much time. I
it's
bet.
probably just the program they're running for their fucking system, but
Yeah, but it still has a lot of loading screens that it has to get through. I bet.
They're probably running like Windows 10s, but they're just like using a system that's way outdated. Like
Yeah.
I'm so tired of having to fill out forms just for my car. Like, bruh, like my car has my name on it. It's registered under my name. If I feel like if you type up my name and my address all my information should come up. What kind of car I have, when the renewal is, and all that shit.
Yeah.
But no, they're like, oh no, you have to fill out this form. But when you fill out that form, all they do is just fucking type like bits of pieces of your information. Like, oh yeah, it's here.
Oh, it is your name. Your name is fucking Amelia. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Dude, so I went to the fucking DMV to get the real ID, right?
Oh, God.
I had a copy of my birth certificate. A fucking copy. I couldn't use it.
Dude.
They're like, it has to be an original. I'm like, well, first of all, like, I got this from the fucking government. I should be able to use it for government intended purposes. Like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah. I completely understand that, dude. I hate when so many times I've had to run back to my house to go get things, you know?
Yeah.
Mostly when you first getting used to going to the DMV, you know? So many times, but you get better after a while. But still, it's so fucking frustrating that if you fucking
forget one thing,
they're just like, you know what? I'll help you next week.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude. I don't got time to come to your
and that's the thing.
That's all the time that I want.
That's where I'm coming from. Where like they know we need to get this done. So they don't care how long it takes us. It's like either way, I'm helping somebody else. Bye.
I got shit to do later.
Yeah, and they're like, but they're just fucking sitting down at a fucking computer at a fucking desk.
Everyone does that, you know.
Yeah, everyone, and I'm just like, where is the fucking like, where is your fucking workers like fucking efficiency? I don't know how to fucking describe it. It's like when I go to work, I do my job. You know, I don't do anything less but my job. Mm-hmm. You know, if I need to be better at something, I'll be better at it. You know, it takes time, yes, but I'm still putting the effort. You see people at the DMV, they don't put effort. The fucking July 24th, they fucking shut down all the DMV for customer service training. Where the fuck is that at? Because I don't fucking see it with these fucking employees there. They're still the fucking same, and it's just because they don't care. Like, oh, I'm a state worker. I got a comfy paycheck, and I don't have to care what these people are saying to me to my face. Because guess what? I have the power because they need me and I don't need them. Type shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. You guys, like,
because they know that they're the only ones that
they do it.
You have to go there essentially. Yeah, dude. It's they're annoying to deal with, you know. But it's like.
It's like that South Park episode where they had with the cable company, the only cable company in the fucking town that they have, and so like whatever the fucking company says is the way it goes. That's how it is at the DMV. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, you that episode, you know, it's like they get off on it.
Ugh, yeah. Do you think some people would just work there just to get off on that shit?
Yeah, definitely. They're like. People are that petty and like disgusting as a character.
Yeah.
It's
just like some people say that like people join being a cop or like police officers to like be assholes because they never could have done it when they were younger or something like that. I've heard of shit like that too. Yeah. You know, it's his government jobs that like people like have to tolerate that people join to be like that.
Dude, okay, so Rena's brother, he used to work for the state. He says half the shit that people do in the fucking government offices can be done within days. Instead of how long it actually takes. They're just hella lazy at their job. And then people like boast that like California is like a great ass fucking like, you know, state because our government's all whatever. I'm just like, no, they're not. Like our government's lazy as fuck. They don't get anything done. Like, oh, this road construction is gonna take fucking 3.5 years to complete. Like, nigga, like it's like 5 miles of road. And that's taking that long? Yeah. I understand because of traffic concerns, but if you literally do it at midnight and shut down like all the lanes and just put out a detour, you can do that in a couple hours. Yeah. You know,
you just fucking
shit don't get done, dude. We got potholes that have been in Sacramento longer than we are alive.
You can honestly fucking argue that, dude. Ugh.
California like is not a great fucking state, and I'm gonna be honest about it. As a California citizen, born and raised. This is not a great state. It is not somewhere you want to live. It is too expensive to live here anyway. And then for what? Nothing gets done by our government. It's all just talk and fucking deliberation, but there's no fucking actual fucking ending to this shit. It's going around in one fucking circle. With any governor that we've had, like, there's nothing getting done anymore. And that's just because people are fucking citizens of the United States and California are just so fucking stupid. They don't care. If it's not on fucking social media or fucking about or Kim Kardashian's ass, no one cares.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Californians that live here, dude, worry more about other states passing different things than we worry about our own things sometimes.
Californians worry too much about their social status. where they're at in this fucking state.
Like
it's a fucking contest. Like who gives a fuck where you're at?
It's the house of Hollywood, dude. You know, that's why I think Hollywood's been taking over so much shit that it just kind of ruins a good majority of the people. You know, it's it kind of just fucks over, and it makes you too pantsy. You know, like a little cunty. You know.
I guess. I'm just saying, like this state. Maybe it used to be great. You know. Yeah. Like at times when I used to think this country was great, is when the whole city of like San Francisco during that biggest earthquake they ever had, which destroyed like the fucking entire city. When every citizen there fucking got together and helped rebuild that fucking city, that's when I think California was great. You know, shit like that. Like, why can't we do that now? Nowadays, it's like it's either you're not fucking. If you're not popular, who gives a fuck about you? If you're not bashing somebody else in about what they do, who the fuck cares? You know, it's like. It's all about negativity nowadays in this day, and it's just like that's why it's all fucked up.
You know what I say to that, dude? Makga.
What the fuck is that?
Make California great again, bro. Makga.
Makga. Yeah, like good.
People just gonna see that and be like, is that a fucking McDonald's food? Makga.
I'm just saying, like, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. It's a lot of shit that we do have like problems here. Like, let me ask though, like, where would you move to?
Honestly, out of this entire fucking country, dude.
Out of here, where would you go to?
Fucking not Canada. Fuck Canada. I mean, they're cool, but like, no, fuck Canada. I feel like they're gonna be the next ones to turn into like the next United States. You know,
you think
right
so?
now they're cool and whatever. They're
really?
they're like, oh, we're chilling. I feel like within the next century or so, they're going to be the next United States. They're just going to be just like us.
Really? Because they're definitely more liberal over there. Not liberal, but...
they're just more liberal.
Open. They're definitely more open over there, you know?
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, it seems cool because, remember, America used to be very open. Remember, this country was founded by immigrants. Every family here has a fucking immigrant backstory.
Yeah.
You know, unless you are an actual Native American or even maybe a Mexican American, you have no actual ties to these roots.
Yeah, or a good majority. Mostly the people here in the West.
It's very open, right?
Mostly the coastal areas for sure.
Yeah, but like with them, what happened now? Look at us now. We're just fucking a shit country.
Yeah,
we're a first world country, but we got a lot of like shitty fucking problems. You know?
But I would say I would still live here. Honestly,
I would not.
I cannot think of too many places
Sweden.
that I would. Yeah.
Sweden.
Did you hear about what happened
Amsterdam.
to ASAP?
New Zealand.
Did you hear about what happened to ASAP?
What's that?
No, he got arrested over there.
Who's that?
ASAP Rocky.
Oh, ASAP.
Yeah. ASAP.
Oh yeah.
You heard about that shit?
Yeah.
Some people talking like, dude, it's so
care.
fucking creepy over there, dude. Because they're supposedly they were running on like a lot of people were saying that it was like a race thing over there. But I remember Sweden being super fucking liberal too, dude. Like super.
Just because you're liberal does not mean you're not racist.
Yeah, but okay. What I mean by liberal is just like they're very open to a lot of things. They're very open to a lot of things. That's what I meant. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's another thing is that I feel like a lot of people will have like changed liberalism to a whole different meaning, you know, to an extended meaning, you know, to the point that it's just like so much shit that that it's not what it was originally about. Because so many people always call themselves like classical liberal, even though it's kind of like they argue with a lot of things that people now consider themselves to be still liberal points. I don't know. That's a very specific thing I have to like. Even Eli would be like, "What the fuck you mean by that?"
Yeah, like elaborate. Eli, I think I kind of understand where you're coming from.
Eli will get that one though.
I don't know, man. I just think. Well, I know for a fact that like that we're either gonna enter like a big ass protest.
Like a civil war?
Not like a civil war. I definitely feel like it's going to be...
Cold civil war.
No, I definitely feel like it's going to be the people against the government big time. But I also think that we're going to be fucked because I feel like these mass shootings are really a ploy for the government to take away our guns.
Dude, honestly, I've been thinking about that. And it's fucking everyone over, dude. I'm scared that's actually going to be true.
It's going to happen, dude. It's going to fucking happen. I'm telling you. Like, people over here like, oh, no, we don't need guns. They're dangerous. I'm like, no, fuck that, nigga. Like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
As long as, like, unless you're going to be fucking jumping in my fights for me, shut the fuck up. Unless you're going to be fucking putting your hands in my sleeves and swinging for me and protecting me, shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. I will protect myself however I see fit. And whether that's with a gun or with my hands or with a fucking knife, that's my choosing. You're not going to be there.
Queen.
You are not going to be there in the moment of the fucking battle.
Yes.
And unless you can be everywhere at once, I don't think you're going to be there. I don't think you're going to be able to help me. So if I want a fucking gun, let me get a fucking gun. If you don't want one, don't get one. But don't be fucking crying when one of your loved ones died because you didn't have a fucking weapon to protect yourself with, because guns are bad. Guns kill people.
Yeah, dude. That's one of the hardest things that I have really that I'm kind of concerned about the Democrats, you know? That's because I think my whole life.
No, if that ever shows up on the California ballot, I'm going to say no. I will join the fucking whatever people.
The Trumps?
No, not the Trumps. I would join whatever groups that are going to protest against that fucking law.
Yeah.
Definitely, because I'm not with that law at all.
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh, no, I don't like guns, whatever. No,
yeah, I get it.
No.
I think when you first hear about guns, and I think this happens to everyone that actually wants to understand what guns are, I think everyone, when we first read into it, we're still thinking, what the fuck, dude? It's so terrible. Life would be better if we didn't have guns like that, you know? And then once you get more used to it, once you start reading more into it, once you start getting more knowledge about it, then you're like, oh, well, honestly, I definitely think we should have gun laws, but not such insane things, you know? I don't think.
Honestly, we should follow Japan.
What do you mean? What happened there?
Japan, no, they have a really nice gun laws. I mean, they're kind of strict with their shit. I mean, Japan's always usually pretty strict. But when was the last time you heard of mass shooting from Japan?
Well, I think it's a very specific thing to us here in the U.S., I think.
And it's because there's not really many regulations. So you have federal regulations, and then you have state regulations. Some states are more conservative. They're more open to weapons and everything. So you have a more wide variety of weapons to choose from. You know, you can get a semi-automatic gun for like in a different state, just not in California.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I think you don't even have to drive too much farther.
I'm pretty sure you can go to fucking Nevada.
Nevada's actually very open. Yeah, I think that's one. It's
like how we both said Nevada.
Dude. Well, I think everyone knows that in Nevada. I don't even think you have to be, like, I think in Nevada you can. I think it's actually kind of funny. I heard about it like a few years ago. I don't know if it's still the same thing, but if you're 18 years old, you can get a machine gun or like an assault rifle, but you can't get a pistol, right? So weird. It's kind of weird, right?
Okay, but so in Japan, you can only either have a shotgun or a hand pistol. You can't have anything other than that. Great thing is like, one, you have to take a test to show that you know how to know what the gun is and what it's used for and how to like to properly assemble it and take care of it. Two, you have to take a visual course, so you actually have to put in hours before you're even considered this. You have to go through a psychiatric evaluation. You have to go through a police interrogation.
I think those things are basic things that you should do.
Yeah, definitely.
I personally think so.
But also, you get an inspection every 6 months to make sure.
6 months is very short, though, but I can understand that.
I know, but it can be like at any point within that 6 months, you know? Mm-hmm, so it's like bam, bam, bam.
I would say like once a year. I would personally say once a year within any time you want.
No, 6 months is good. Because if they catch you slipping up and not properly like storing your weapon and like fucking just leaving it out and just being very irresponsible,
I didn't think about that.
They take your license from you and they take your gun. You have to redo the whole thing over.
Yeah.
We should do that because
yeah,
with like shotgun, like, you can fucking protect yourself with a shotgun. Yeah, maybe women can't be able to do it with the fucking recoil.
You just imagine,
because women are tended to be smaller. I'm not hating on my girls because I know some girls can handle themselves with their weapons. You know, I feel y'all down with it.
I know, but just imagine Emily doing that shit.
The majority of girls in California, what I've seen from my perspective is that most of these girls are not going to be able to hold a gun or at least a shotgun. and not fly away. You know.
Yeah.
Handgun maybe, a little better, but it's like that. Like you have the option.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I understand that, and even and just like you were saying, dude. I would honestly. I've been thinking about this for like almost like half a year now. I would actually want to get a gun just to get started.
Same.
Just to get started and just know more about it. And then once I think that's one thing they definitely should do. Like you said, like pretty detailed background checks. That's one thing that we should do better as a country. Not just statewide. As a country, we should have like minimums of things. Just like we treat. I forgot who was mentioning this. Piers Morgan. He was talking about how they treat alcohol. How they treat cigarettes. Like cigarettes, you can have it to yourself whenever you want, but when you get to certain areas, there's still certain bars you can't go to and smoke in, but there's like other stuff that like are allowed, like casinos. I would say that's what they should do with guns in many ways, that they should allow in certain areas, certain places, but I think you should be still allowed to have your own guns. Just some guns, perhaps maybe not even in public. Some guns should not be with you in public. You should be able to like have those in your car.
That's why you have a concealed carry.
Yeah. But I'm saying certain guns like guns with, I don't know how exactly, but maybe guns with certain amount of rounds in it, you can't have on you. You have to have that in your car, your truck, whatever it is, but you can't take it out of your car unless it's to certain things, pretty much.
Unless you're in danger.
In many different things. But yes, I think we should treat guns like certain kind of drugs,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I have heard about a lot of that shit too. I forgot who was talking about it. Eddie Bravo, where he was talking about how there was. Have you heard about the shooting in Ohio like 3 weeks ago? Yeah,
at that Walmart, right?
I think no.
No, that was El Paso.
El Paso, yeah.
That was El Paso. Sorry,
Ohio was
sorry.
At a bar, and people were supposed. He said, I don't know. I just heard it when he was on a podcast. He said, supposedly people had been saying that there was actually multiple shooters there, and when you first hear about that, you're like, it's just it was only one person because that's all they've said in the news. But him saying that is pretty much kind of like almost like talking about or starting the conversation about how it's actually kind of like the certain parts of the government are trying to like scare people off to start like very strict gun laws, So I can definitely see that being a thing. I don't think that one was at all or anything like that, but I think that would be a way a government would actually do something like that. Mm-hmm. I think a government would be capable of doing that for sure.
Our government is capable of doing that. Yeah. You got to remember, like, dude, it's in our history that some presidents are fucked up. Mm-hmm. You had that one, was it Nixon? Yeah, Nixon with the phone tapping everybody in the country, listening into all of our conversations.
Yeah.
That was illegal. He still did it.
Yeah.
You had a vice president that was running the country that did a shit ton of illegal shit just to start a war. Or, just to go to war. Many people still believe, the Iraqi wars, the Afghani wars were just for oil, which I can kind of believe.
Majority, I can say that.
So it's like, what else can they do?
I forgot. They were also mentioning how... I was just saying, I was just going to say, I heard something about how they had troops in some country, pretty much just... protect, like the American government or American troops were essentially protecting a place where they planted a ton of cocaine to essentially trying to say, I forgot, it was a big news thing, and it happened like it was a huge news reporting like 10 years ago, in which they were talking about how they were protecting poppy fields or something. I forgot what it was. I don't think it was a drug. I don't know if it was cocaine, but what is poppy seeds for?
Poppy fields?
Poppy
seeds? So poppy seeds is a seasoning. Poppy fields. It's a plant. We actually have it in
Poppy?
California too.
Poppy, right?
Poppy, yeah, it's a poppy plant. It's like a plant that it looks like a ball on a stick, but when they're finally done growing and all that shit, they start secreting this like sticky shit from the tip, and it's like that's what's used to make heroin.
Yeah, they essentially something like that. They were protecting plants or fields of plants. They were being protected by the American government. That was another thing that was like huge 10 years ago. So it was probably even something like that you were talking about, how they were starting to like start wars to be able to take care of certain areas, you know? I can see different things that they would just do that are just insane, essentially behind our backs, you know? I don't know, dude. It's just one thing I don't want in a president for sure, though, is someone that is not, you know, that doesn't like tell us what is going on, you know?
I'm telling you, man, this country's too big to be run by just one government.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
I think we should still be
huge.
I think we should still be called the United States of America, but I think we should have like 4 different presidents, one for each different like section.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's basically you got the northeast, the northwest,
something like that. I can
and
see
the
that.
other sides. Basically, cut it into 4s
or 3s or something.
And then
into sections,
and then just have those have each president just run their own fucking country of their section.
Talk,
because that's how they see their world, basically. You know, that's how
they can't focus in on so many people. They can't do that. Physically, it's impossible to focus in on that many people.
Yeah, just on one person trying to like, Kansas City do this, but Utah needs to do this. Minnesota needs to do this, and Minnesota. What? Minnesota is just basically Canada, you know.
Minnesota is basically Canada. Just fucking give them away to them. Just fucking take it. It's okay. Fucking.
I hear, but I do hear like people from Minnesota are very nice. So thank you guys. Minnesota.
I hate their fucking accent, dude.
I think it's cool.
It's hilarious. That's what it is. Cool. I heard it first from How I Met Your Mother. I think one of their remember the big character, the guy that's hella tall, that marries that really small redhead. Mm-hmm. You remember him? Marshall. Yeah, Marshall. I think he was from Minnesota, his parents always talk like that. So some shit. I forgot how it goes, but they had that. Minnesota.
Yeah. He's from Minnesota, yeah.
Yes, that's the first time I actually heard a Minnesotan accent, dude. Accents are hilarious. See, that's how big we are here in the United States. We have our own fucking accents.
Individual accents, yeah.
What the fuck? Well, then again, Yeah, kind of, somewhat. Because even in Mexico, they have different accents, but they're not that insanely different, you know?
Yeah, I think it's funny because when you leave California, you go to a different state for like a month or 2, when you come back, you can hear a California accent, you know? Something that you're so fucking used to. Like, you hear it, you know? Like, going over to fucking Seattle, you can hear it slightly.
You come back, you're like, did you used to say wavy? Like, I don't remember, dude. You used to say some poppin', dude.
Poppin'.
It's poppin'. But you say that? Because I notice it now.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, like I was saying, back to the original topic, like, I feel like those presidents should be, able to run their section of the country.
That's smart.
But when it comes to like going to war and all that shit, that's when they all 4 of them go together and they all have to agree on it. I feel that's a good way to fight corruption.
Yeah, I can see that. It's just, like you say, it's too many fucking people, dude. And everyone's way too fucking different. Mm-hmm. Almost no one state is the same.
They're not. They're all different. They all have different agriculture. They have all different shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, they're similar. Some are similar, like New Mexico and then like Nevada are similar and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. What's the difference? I don't even know. Are they different?
Just the people.
I thought that was the city of Nevada. See that? I don't even know.
So
many fucking
no, but like
so similar.
It's just like it's the people that really make each state different, you know?
Yeah. Each
state has their own individual things.
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know. Let's get to something more cool, dude. Let's get something that's like less fucked up. Guess who just got married?
Who?
PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, I seen that picture on iFunny. Yeah,
that's cute, dude. That's good for them.
Yeah,
good for them. She's hot, dude. She's fucking hot. Dude, I honestly think they're both very fucking good looking.
They are.
They're both really good looking.
Yeah, PewDiePie in his videos is just ugly, just because he's ugly. Because
he fucks himself on like to do some.
He's just ugly, yeah.
But he's actually a really good looking dude. You know, I forgot who I was watching like a year and a half ago. It was one of those like reaction videos, and it was like grandparents or like it was some people reacting to PewDiePie, and someone said, "Oh, dude, he's like a Swedish model, but a kid trapped inside him." Because he's so childish, even though he looks really good, and he's like very old, you know. Because how old is he? Yeah, like 20. Like how old do you think he is?
27, 28.
27? I can see that.
No older than like 32.
Age 29, dude.
Oh,
20 fucking 9.
29 is a really good year to get married. I feel like that's a good.
That's actually a really good year. No, honestly, that's still.
You can't say shit. You can't say shit.
I would not get married till like ever, bro. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
Fuck that shit, bro.
So, hey, Jose, are you married?
No.
No? Well, I didn't hear you.
Hopefully she doesn't watch this. She comes home, she's like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, Marvel and Sony end a Spider-Man movie partnership.
Wait, what? Oh, is that what it was? Because I seen Spider-Man like trending.
Mm-hmm. But Sony owns the right to Spider-Man.
Well, Sony, fuck, dude.
So yeah, Tom Holland's not gonna be in any Avenger movies anymore.
Damn, son.
But I honestly think this is just for more clout.
They're gonna fuck. Really?
Yeah, I can
They're gonna
definitely
fuck everyone over, dude. He was like a fan favorite.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so me and my coworker Ruben were talking about this.
Say it.
Basically, he's the one that told me. He's like, "Oh, did you hear that? This?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't, but like, thanks." And then I told him like it's probably just for like clout, and it's just because he's a big fan favorite from ages like 10 to like ages 40, maybe even over. It's just because because you have the older you have the older Marvel fans, and then you have the younger kids. Marvel fans, and then everybody in between. They're not gonna risk that money for just having this actor not doing Marvel movies anymore. This is just for clout. I give it another 3 months, and then not only that, Tom Holland's gonna be making a lot more money when he comes back.
Really?
Yeah, bet money. Unless Sony's are gonna produce their own independent Spider-Man films, but well, even then, did they?
Yeah.
Which one?
Because I think there was 2 different ones. The one I think actually the first one, the original one was actually from.
That was Sony's.
That was not Sony's.
Yeah, it was.
No, the second one was. The second Spider-Man was. I forgot his name. But the first one wasn't from Sony.
I'm pretty sure that one was from Sony. I'm thinking the second one, which was the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm really thinking that one was.
No, that was not from Sony, dude. No fucking way. Oh, fuck. No, don't do that. Damn, it almost made $1 billion, dude.
The first one?
The first one made 821,000. $821 million. Damn, dude. No, fuck. Who? Yeah, Sony Pictures. Yeah, fuck.
I told you.
I remember. I almost remember that there was one made from a different company.
I'm pretty sure that's the Amazing Spider-Man with
think so?
What's his name? The actor Garfield.
The one that no one really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I was the other way around.
What's his name? Andrew Garfield. How old is this dude? He looks hella old. He's 36. They had him playing a fucking high school dude.
Dude, that was a thing that was so fucking ugly from back in the days, dude. Back in the days, they would have like... Remember the fucking dude from Grease? Remember that movie? That motherfucker looks a good 30 even then.
What's his name? John Travolta?
Yes. He looks 30. He's no fucking high school senior at all.
How old is he? He's like in his 70s right now, right?
Yeah.
He's 65. Okay, he's 65. Grease came out in 1978. He was born in 1954. So, yeah.
He was like 30.
He was 24.
Dude.
24. That's not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's only 6 years out of high school.
Okay.
Like,
Fuck, but that's insane. I don't think I even should be playing anyone that fucking goes to high school.
Yeah, honestly, college. Why not college? I don't know why they stick to this high
College.
school thing. Like,
Dude, right?
who gives a shit about high school?
Everyone.
Like, high schoolers suck.
It's because they focus on their time periods. You know, everyone knows there's a good. I think it was for the baby boomers, dude. That's what it was made for. They knew they had to focus on people that were born in that time. You know, like that's why you will see like that's one thing I see in marketing when in certain years they keep marketing to you almost, you know what I mean, because there was a lot of people like popped out during our time period, you know, and we're called the millennials, you know. There's a can you believe I think you can be a millennial up to like 27 years old or something, right?
30s
like
35.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, like
fuck off. They're not millennials, they're fucking boomers damn near.
I know. The millennials
like
can
40 years,
range
right?
from like, I think like 18 from like they're 30.
Like 30 years, dude.
Yeah, that's like 10 years, like a little
50 years, dude. 60
Shut
years.
the fuck up. But like, honestly, fuck the boomers.
Yeah, fuck the boomers, dude.
Except for my grandma. I love my grandma. I love your grandma.
That's what this should be called. Fuck the boomers.
Welcome
back to.
They honestly, I feel like the boomers were like the most corrupt generation out of all of us. Seriously, dude. Fucking isn't Donald Trump a boomer?
Huh?
Isn't Donald Trump a boomer?
Dude, everyone's
Hillary
a boomer.
Clinton's a bloomer.
That's a
bloomer.
big thing.
Bloomer.
Bloomer.
Fucking Clinton's. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I gotta show you this shit. Oh, actually, I can tell you about this shit. I think you've heard about him, for a few times now. But you've heard about Andrew Yang, the Asian dude that's running for president. Yeah, have you heard about him?
You told me about him.
Yeah. Okay.
She's 71. Okay, hold on. Baby.
I was gonna say something that he says funny about Trump. That's why I was saying that. Baby boomers is from what time?
1946 to 1964.
Damn, that's a big fucking thing. I think they should
shorten. She's a boomer. She was born in 47. Fuck you, Clinton. And fuck you, Trump. Fuck the boomers. Except for my grandma. I love you, grandma.
Welcome back to Fuck the Boomers podcast.
Honestly, dude, the boomers were like the most corrupt people out of all the fucking generations, I feel like.
Fuck the boomers, dude.
At least in this.
You're like, fucking. You're mad at them, dude.
Dude,
you're
they
mad
fucked
at
us
them.
up. Like they want to say like, oh, millennials are lazy and shit. Who can fucking find a job, dude? Do you know how hard it is to find a job nowadays? Nowadays, you have to know somebody within the company to get hired. And if you can get hired just having a good resume, then you are honestly a good worker and you actually deserve that job. You know. Yeah. But nowadays, it's like, oh, I know this person that can get you in on this job and this and that. Like that's how it works nowadays. It's all about references.
It's like that one episode. I don't know if you've seen it when we were over at Rennes, and they were doing like, you know how he was watching SNL and they have like sketches. One of the sketches they had was like a game show in which it was two millennials and all they had to do was just to win enough money to pay like $1 million or something like that. They would give $1 million if they just stood there and took shit from boomers, and millennials they're known as like little pussies and all that shit, you know, and they came out kind of like it was like boomers just coming out and just talking in front of them, and the whole point was like, if you don't interrupt them for a whole minute, you will win a certain amount of money, and then millennials always talked, so they missed out, and then the last one. I think it was no. The second one was one of those things where it was like a guy telling another guy, the boomer telling the millennial, "Oh man, you guys have it so easy nowadays. Like when I used to fucking work. I mean, when I was young and I went to college, I worked and I paid for that all by myself." And the millennial was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, because when you went to fucking college, your shit was like $50, you know?" So it's a good fucking sketch. It's a good sketch. I should have probably showed you that. But do you remember watching that one?
Yeah, but like
that shit was so fucking good.
And plus, like, they inherited their house. Nowadays, they ain't passing that.
Yeah,
shit
dude.
Because they ain't dying. Like,
dude, that's what I think. We should be going out for fucking. No, that's
you
too
know,
much.
it's like, oh,
That's too much.
I inherited this house from my mother when she passed. Must be nice, bitch. Like,
Oh, I'm waiting for you.
right? Like, the bucket's over there. You can get to kicking, bitch.
Oh no! Set her behind the breast. As soon as she turns around
I'm
to
just
kick
saying,
it,
bro. Like, boomers don't realize how fucking fucked up they
just
actually
die,
are.
dude. Just fucking die. That's what I've been running on. That's a fucking present. That should be, someone should be running on that shit. Just fucking die, boomers.
Right? Like, once the last
We'll
one dies,
be good.
dude,
That's
dude,
all
watch.
we ask
When the
for.
last one dies, it's gonna, like, the whole world is just gonna
Woo!
change. The whole world is gonna change for the better. Like, everything's just gonna seem greener. It's gonna be brighter.
I know instantly. It's like,
Fucking global warming just clears up.
It
Like,
clears
wow.
wow, dude. Fucking grass, dude, used to be green. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But now we're just asking ourselves shits. It's like, it's back to normal. Holy fuck.
Who knew magenta was just only green?
Everything's beautiful. I
Dude.
feel like in everything.
It's gonna be like a clarity moment.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. Fuck boomers, though. I'm telling you, dude. That's what we should make this whole thing about.
Dude, I fucking
Fuck
hate
boomers.
Fucking hate the boomers.
Fuck hate boomers.
Like, oh, I went to school, had a part-time job, and paid for it myself. How much did you pay for a math class? Like fucking 13 cents? Dude, one math class for me. Guess how much?
How much?
$265.
Fuck. That's why I go to college.
That was literally half of my paycheck. I don't even.
Yeah. I think.
Like,
it still catches you.
that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is.
Oh damn, dude! I
have $25 to my name to get me till Friday.
Today.
And I'm hugging.
I haven't ate in 2 days.
Well, that would be a lie. I actually
Fuck
ate
you,
a
boomers.
sandwich this morning.
Yeah,
no,
you
fuck
just
the
ate
boomers.
outside a minute ago.
Wow, a fucking diet brownie,
Bruh. Fuck you. I did use Splenda.
I did use Splenda. Did you really?
Fuck you.
Nigga, you trying to give me cancer, man?
What are you, a pussy? You can't take Splenda?
Dude, artificial sweeteners cause cancer.
Yeah, dude, there's various different artificial sweeteners.
I know.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something hella funny, but you didn't shut the fuck up. Fuck.
That's funny.
Oh, it's cool. It's
But
cool.
how do you feel after that
How do
night
I
of
feel about-
drinking?
Huh?
How do you feel about after that night of drinking? Like,
That was fun, dude.
dude, how'd you feel waking up? Like, did you have a hangover?
Oh, I didn't really have a huge hangover because I puked out most of it.
Uh-huh.
Um,
That shit was hella funny.
dude, the guy was so fucking nice. I tipped him $5.
He was getting on my nerves, dude.
He helped out enough to not pay $200, nigga. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, because you didn't throw up in his car, or you threw up
Exactly.
in his car, but not on his car. But
Yeah,
no, he was just getting
I've-
annoying. It's like he's like, you know that fee, and I'm like, we understand the fucking fee. Shut the fuck up.
I think he was just a little drunk and still a little drunk. You know what I mean?
dude, he brought it up like several times.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm still. I think even if he was like that, it's still worth it because I didn't spend the money.
I guess. I
You
mean,
know,
yeah,
so-
but still, it's like we understand.
He could have
how
kicked
this
us out
fucking
any
ride-
moment.
I know. I totally get that, but I'm like, if you're gonna talk about the fee, I'm like, we get it. We're already telling you, yeah, we understand.
Yeah.
Like, stop talking about it. Like, if we throw up in your car, you're gonna get paid. That's not an issue right now.
Yeah.
You know, can you just worry about just getting us to the destination? And if you truly don't want your car to be filled with throw up, you can just cancel the ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I had
people
one
order.
person cancel a ride on us one time. I think it was when we were over at your house, and Emily got hella fucked up that one time.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
So lucky. She opens the door, dude. Opens the door. As soon as she opens the door, dude, right outside of the fucking thing. So she opens the door like this. Like, she throws up in the fucking, literally right outside. I wouldn't be surprised if at least a few of the splatters hit the seats. That's how close she was to it, dude. So fucking lucky. The dude just drove off, and I was like, oh, Whew. Good thing I didn't pay that $200.
Right.
So close, dude. Would have been cool with. I would have been fine with it.
This Thursday though, I can't wait. Me and Luis are gonna get fucked up. He better get fucked up.
Yeah, that sounds fun, dude. That sounds fun. Okay. But they were really cool, dude. They were really cool people. I think it was insane how no one gave a fuck that we were having our own smoke corner over there, dude.
Right.
Super stoned.
Yeah, dude. We were all hella high.
Super stoned.
Oh, did you want to see the pictures that we took?
You know how they have
You took them. You saw them already. You took it.
You know how they have that fucking. What's that one game with that we played over at Luis's? Super hot. That's what I hear.
Oh yeah,
that's what I think. Super stoned. Super stoned.
Not yet.
That was a dope ass fucking party though, dude. That was a dope ass fucking party. We could have honestly even kept it going for longer.
We could have.
That would have been dope. But at the same time,
throw up.
I know. But at the same time, I was kind of like feeling like, fuck it, that's enough, dude. Because we got home like at 1, right?
I got home at 12.
Oh yeah.
We left at 11:30, which was still pretty cool because I got up just on time to get to work on time. Yeah.
That's perfect, dude. See that? You're welcome.
Yeah, I woke up exactly at 6. I was like, dude, I have 30 minutes to get ready.
I threw up for you, bro.
Right?
I threw up for you. I'm gonna finish this one off, dude, because it is hella long now.
Is it? How long have we been going?
I didn't even realize. For about an hour. Do you want to take a break instead?
Yeah.
We'll take a break. All right. Be back later. Bye. I think we're gonna end up finishing it off on this one. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and rate us. We only accept 5-star rating, guys. But thank you again. We'll catch you guys on the next White Wall podcast, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye bye.